morning, everyone. I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Tuesday, October 2nd. A woman is selling her virginity, and LeBron James is selling heroin. All that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. One drug dealer in Philadelphia is stamping his bags of heroin with the name LeBron James. He says he tried really hard but couldn't think of a better name for something that people like for some reason, even though generally it sucks. The peanut butter recall has been expanded to include a number of other nuts, such as almond butters, cashew butters, tahini, blanched peanut products, and Gary Busey. A man who set out to walk across the country completed his journey when he walked from Florida to California over 2,500 miles in 178 days with 5 different pairs of shoes. He's hoping this will raise awareness for his non-Olympic sport, long-distance homelessness. A 20-year-old Brazilian student is auctioning off her virginity to help raise money to build homes for poverty-stricken families. The bidding is currently at $155,000. Girl, I respect your honesty. You know, most women make men wait a really long time before revealing to them that they're a whore. Not you, right off the bat. A pedophile who legally changed his name to Michael Jackson abducted and sexually assaulted a 10-year-old boy. One more time, Michael Jackson abducted and sexually assaulted a 10-year-old boy. An American Airlines flight from Boston to Miami was forced to make an emergency landing after a row of seats that was completely not attached to the floor went flying around the cabin. I can safely say, if I were on this plane, I would be completely unaffected because I always get sat next to the fat guy. And those seats aren't going anywhere. Scientists say they've identified a gene that causes 1 in 25,000 babies to be born deaf. They studied a bunch of babies born with Usher syndrome type 1, which leaves them profoundly deaf, and found that they have a mutated CIB2 protein. Fun fact, it's called Usher syndrome because he's the guy responsible for exposing us all to Justin Bieber. Clearly, there's something wrong with his ears. A 220-pound gym teacher in Queens is suing the city because he claims a 50-pound 6-year-old beat him up, leaving him with a fractured ankle, an injured knee, and the need to see a psychiatrist to cope with the stress. Yes, finding out you're a woman this late in life can be a lot to handle. A father got revenge on his 3-year-old daughter, that little bitch, for pooping in the shower by posting a picture shaming her on Reddit. I assume since this father was showering his daughter that mommy's not around? I wonder why. Sad news for anyone who's like 20 years behind in technology. Popular compilation CD franchise Now That's What I Call Music is most likely done. It's on its 83rd CD and hasn't featured anything anyone would call music since like Now 6. The Red Flower Chinese restaurant in Williamsburg, Kentucky has been forced to shut down after customers saw 2 employees try to sneakily bring a dead deer that they found on the side of the road into the kitchen. The owner told the health department they swear they didn't know that you couldn't do that. And also not to worry, it's not for the customers, it's for his family. Because everyone knows that the owner of a Chinese restaurant in Kentucky feeds his customers better than he feeds his own family. No? Not everybody nobody knows that? Okay. A woman who bit off her boyfriend's balls is back in court after violating her restraining order by getting back together with him. She says he betrayed her because obviously he wanted to get back together, and then when things didn't work out again, he called the cops and reported her. She said, "I never thought he would do something like this. It is a stab in the back. People think I'm some sort of savage because of the testicle thing, but I'm not that sort of person." Unfortunately, the fact that you just referred to that time when you chewed a guy's balls off as the testicle thing proves that you very much are that kind of person. A father in China has kept his son, who died at the age of 18, in his freezer for the last 6 years because it makes him feel like he never left. I assume his son died from spending way too much time in the freezer. Ikea's in a bit of hot water after reportedly airbrushing all of the women out of the Saudi version of its furniture catalog. Like in the normal version, this scene featured a man, woman, and child, and in the Saudi version is just a man and the child. Also in the Saudi version is this empty kitchen, because there was no one left to put in there. A man shot Czech President Václav Klaus at close range on Friday with a pellet gun. He didn't want to kill him, just wanted to keep him in check. Waka waka waka. And that's gonna do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't left yet today, I'll throw a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Tuesdays, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow with more headlines that you need to know. Think someone is threatening me on Twitter. The fact that women think that castration story is funny is why I don't care when women are killed for being raped or have acid thrown on them, and women would live longer if we cut their tits off. Hey, to clarify, in case anyone else is confused, not just this one retard, I don't write the news, I just report it. You'll never have to worry about being castrated because you seem overly attached to your balls.